Alrighty, so adventure ride with Neil. He's just headed up, so we're doing the breakout from day 6 the wrong way on fully loaded adventure bikes. So should be a bit of fun. It's a bit different with the weight on it.
If you were trying to push along at normal pace, the weight at the back driving you forward. I haven't cranked any freeload on for the extra weight to keep the bike low. You get on and off, so if you were doing much of this, you'd definitely alter your bike's suspension setup a bit.
Cool little tracks. Last time we came through here, we actually came across a fairly sizable herd of cows, so keep a bit of an eye out for that. So, yeah, interesting doing it the other way on adventure bikes. Not that it's particularly that much harder to do one way than the other, I don't think, but a bit of a challenge to your adventure ride. Something different. Your wits about you. So just for those that are interested, I've got it in rally mode 3 and rally throttle and off-road ABS, which means I can lock the back up, and if your back wheel is not skidding, as in you haven't locked it up, then you can't lock up your front. If you do lock up your back, because your back wheel sensor is reading 0, you can pretty much lock the front up, so it gives you all the braking you need. because you can modulate with your rear brake. Much more cruisy pace with the gear all loaded on, etc. Naturally. Just keep it back out of the dust a bit. Not too many options and side tracks down this end. I dare say if we'd done this a year ago while Neil was on his BMW, he may not have been so keen to take a sidetrack straight up a hill that you could see was well, you know, needed a little bit of finesse. So good to see that on the 790 he's happy to blast off and get a bit more adventurous, literally. So I've got a new set of tyres on for this trip. Adventure, Motos Tractionator Adventure on the rear, and a Rallye on the front, Scorpion Rallye tube type both ends. So it does take a while for the front Rallye to come into its own. It's actually quite sketchy on tar seal when they're new for the first few 100 kilometres. They just wander around on the little knobs that stick off the knobs from the moulds, but then they come right pretty quick. And couldn't get Rallye so got the Tractionator Adventure instead, which is fine. And then this is only a 5-day trip, so the Rallye would have been absolutely fine, but the Adventure's perfect anyway for what you're doing most of the time with this. And most importantly, it's a pretty well balanced combo. You know, if you're losing traction at one end, you'll probably lose it with the other. They seem to work fairly well together, the combo. That's pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Have to add that to any time we do Monsterdale Road.
Yes, fuck yeah, and then these other trails are up there too.
Yeah, there's heaps.
To go, there's shit all up in here, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know how far east they go, but there's a couple up there that look like they'll go quite a long way.
Well, I've got on my phone all those other maps that some guy gave you.
Yep.
From up here. There's
yeah.
different ones. I think it's all in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look later. Maybe we can come back this way.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's definitely like an easy weekend. Like, come up here and stay in a pub, you know, don't put all your fucking gear. And just...
Yeah. Alrighty, so we're on the day one main route, which we did the breakout route, which turned right back there and came around a loop. And then this is the where the day one main loop joins back up with it. So yeah, it was a bit of tar seal, I don't know, 10 or 12 k's of tar seal. So we're heading in the general direction of Mergen for lunch. We'll get a milkshake or something. We had a big breakfast in Kilcoy, the cafe there. So like we said, neither of us are going to starve if we don't have a big feed. We've got enough stuff for cooking up a good snacky meal for dinner. So yeah, this is a bit different on the adventure bike, loaded up, heads up into these hills. Got some video of this from the original ride, and when we came back the other day I actually did a bit of a wrong turn up at the top up here, so ended up doing a little bit of stuffing around, and Alan overtook me at an intersection. We got swapped around. He thought he was going ahead to try and catch up to me, and I was chasing and catching up to him. Yeah, a little bit harder work with the load on, so I just wound up 20 turns of preload on the back, maybe a quarter of the preload. Pretty cool little valley, eh?
Yeah.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to see some more of these videos. There's a couple more coming up and a few more bits and pieces, so yeah, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Cheers.